Okay, just want to let you guys know, according to the manual, what the jack stand points and the jack points are. So on the manual, it doesn't want you lifting one wheel at a time. You need to lift up both sides of the front or the rear, unless you're in an emergency situation, like you need to replace a tire, you know, on the side of the road or something. But you need to lift both wheels at once. So on this particular vehicle, the 1997 Honda CRV, if you're going by the manual, the jacking point is right here. You'll see this pinch weld stick out right here. This is where Honda wants you lifting it from. So just be mindful of where you're jacking the car. Of course, if you're doing the front, you're going to put wheel chocks. Put wheel chocks behind both your wheels, front and back. Put on your emergency parking brake and put it behind your front and back of both your back wheels. And I mean, your car shouldn't be moving. And then, so in my particular situation, I'll be jacking it. On my driveway, and I don't think it was constructed with rebar. I think it was made with wire mesh. So it's not flat, it's curved, and you see all these cracks. So it's safe, it's stable, but you need to keep away from the cracks. As long as you keep away from the cracks, in my situation anyways, you're fine. But just be mindful of where you're putting the jack stands and the jack. So the jack stand points for this vehicle, again, it's got pinch welds that they put onto the frame. These, you see it? It's got these protruding pinch welds. That's where you need to put the jack stands. And then they sell rubber bushings to go on top of the metal piece on top, the very top of the jack stands. I recommend you get those bushings because you want that weight spread around. You don't want it focusing on one point on the pinch weld. So get those bushings, those rubber insulators that go in between the pinch weld and the jack stand. But yeah, be mindful how you put it down. So you can see a crack right here. You know, we don't want to put the jack stand where it's going to be like this. We want it on a completely flat part of the concrete. We want it stable. We want all four corners of the jack stand stable. And then you want this in the very center of the pinch weld. And you want that rubber insulator in between the pinch weld and the jack stand.